Hi guys, welcome back. I thought I wanted to do a part two of this video. Spending the first 7 years, the most informative years of your child's life as closely as you can with your child. Once again, welcome back. I'm Jacqueline Levy, your parent advocate. I'm gonna continue on from the video I made previously, and if you didn't see it, I hope you go back and look at part one. That's why I'm calling this part two. In part one, I said, guys, we have kids, but we should spend the first 7 years, the most informative years, with that child, because the person that child spend the most time with will take on that person's personality. But really, what I had in my mind was, like I said, parents, we have to work. I realize that some of us have careers and have responsibilities, and we have to work. I'm not saying to you need to just quit your job and spend the whole 7 years with the child. That's not what I mean. I mean in that when raising a child, the days are long, but the years are short, and it's going to pass so fast. It's going to pass almost like a twinkling of an eye. Because I have one daughter. My oldest daughter is 28. My second daughter is 25. As they say, we don't know where the time went. Time flies. Um, so you only have a short amount of time to get what you need to get into, to install your values and everything into your child. Out here enjoying nature, but sometimes these bugs get on you. And what I wanted to reiterate to you guys, it was that sometimes we take on jobs and we spend more time at the jobs, and we try to compensate by buying our kids things, expensive things. It's like it's almost like a epidemic, a pandemic in this country with buying expensive stuff. I call like nonsense in a way. Buying these kids all of this nonsense, and in the long run, parents, they won't remember that. When it get to the end, when that child get a certain age and realize what they missed out on as having a parent there closely with them, they're gonna kind of regret it, and they're gonna resent you for it, and you're gonna resent yourself. So this is why I'm trying to reiterate to you guys to don't let other things get in the way of being spending more time with your child in those crucial years, because you don't want to have that resentment either. You don't want to build up resentment either, because that's one thing you can't go back on. You can't not go back on raising your kids. You want to have all of that time, and you want to have all of those memories, and you want to do that yourself. You want to be there when your child make that first step. You want to be there when your child speak that first word. You don't want a babysitter or someone else to come to have to tell you what went on during that day. And like I said, some things you can't avoid. You got work, you got responsibilities to do. That's fine and dandy. But just find time to be able to say that you raise your own child. Because I'll be able to tell you something. I've worked with kids, and I've also worked with geriatric clients. And at the end of everybody's life, it sounds like something that's cliche. I've spent a lot of time with people on on their dying bed, in their last minutes of life, almost dying in my arms. Some of my clients, and I never heard a client say, a loved one or a patient say, anyone say, "I wish I would have spent more time on the job. I wish I would have bought my kids this that costs this amount of money." And if the kids are there, if they're lucky enough to be there at the bedside with their parents when they're taking their last breath, they're not going to remember that you bought them $300 tennis shoes. They're not going to remember that you brought them a $500 Gucci bag, or whatever kind of bags they wear. I don't even know what they wear. I don't follow that. You're going to remember the good memories that you had with your parents. That's what you're going to remember. That's what you're going to want to remember. And if you don't have them, you know what you're going to say? You're not going to say, "I wish mama would have bought me a $500 pair of shoes to go to school with, or a Gucci pair of eyeglasses," or whatever. I'm just saying. I don't even know what the trend is because I don't keep up with it. You're going to say if you didn't spend the amount of time that you should have spent with your parents or your parents, you're going to say, I wish I would have had more time. I wish I would have been able to spend more time with mama or daddy. Or even if it's the opposite, God forbid, reverse it. That's what anybody going to want toward the end. They're not going to think about those things that you took time out to buy, that you took away from your family's life just to go out and buy material things. Now we all need material things. I like material things. Everybody like material things. But don't let it get in the way of parenting your child and making the best memories that you can make and instilling your values in your child so your child can become a good person just like you are a good person. And on that note, I'm Jacqueline Levy, your parent advocate. Please like, please share. See you soon, and thanks for listening. Have a great day.